What's up, friends? Chook here, and recently I've had a few of you guys asking me how I record my videos, what I use to, to edit and encode and everything like that, and then how to put it up onto YouTube and schedule it and all those different things. So what thought I would do is I would just go through a quick video, as quickly as I can at least, to showcase all of that. Now I have done a video before on this program here that I'm using, OBS or Open Broadcast Software, and all the settings to run on everything on that like that. So I'll leave the description of that video. I'll leave the link to that video in the description. And I would recommend watching that as well. But I'll briefly go over the settings here. You can just pause the video and just copy all these settings if you're too lazy to watch that other video. But I do suggest that you do, because it'll give you insight onto why these settings are this way. And there's some other useful info in there as well. Anyway, I don't think I use any of these three. No, I don't. So the first thing I'll say before we go into anything is to do with starting your own YouTube page and all that type of thing. I've been doing YouTube since August 2015, so nearly coming up to a year. And I've been putting out daily videos, a league video every day, and then usually alternating videos of whatever other series I'm doing. So at the moment it's Dark Souls on, say Monday, and then XCOM is on Tuesday, Dark Souls Wednesday, XCOM Thursday, etc. So I'm putting at least 2 videos out a day, which is a lot. But when I was doing my study and everything for YouTube and how to get into it and the biggest thing I learned from that was to put out a video every day so that you stick in people's heads, right? So if you do a video once every, 2 weeks or something, people kind of gonna forget about it. But if you're constantly there and there's a subscription feed and they like what you do, you'll stay relevant and you'll grow. So I've been doing it for nearly a year and I'm at about 350 subs. So the biggest piece of advice I can give you is to be patient and to be motivated, which is really, really funny because I am neither a patient or motivated person. Apart from this, but I love this, and I think that's the key. If you're really, really passionate about it and you really want to do it and you have this kind of thirst for something creative, like a creative outlet, and to meet new people such as yourselves and things like that, and create new friends and stuff, as well as having a lot of fun, it's awesome. But it's very, very time consuming. All right, so let's move on from that and let's actually get started into how to record videos, encode them, edit them, put them up on YouTube, schedule them, and publish them. All right, first thing you want to do is you want to record something. I can't record anything right now because I'm recording this. So we're going to use some footage of a recording I've already done. So the easiest thing we can do is to use one of those Overwatch highlights because they only go for like 10 seconds or something. Now, you need to, once you've recorded your video, you want to locate it, obviously. So we're going to go Overwatch, we're going to go highlights, week 2. Let's just do the Diva one. Why not? So you will see here, if I go into properties, that it is 54 meg for a, how long does it go for? 16-second video. So that's quite a large size for video for 16 meg. You can see here that we recorded at 27,000 bitrate, which is huge. But that's so you can get the best quality. Now, from there, what you want to do is you want to put it into your editing software. Now, if you're just going to be doing gameplay video, you're not going to be editing anything. You're not going to be taking any snippets out. You're not going to be putting any snippets in. You're not going to be adding music or text or anything like that. You're literally just going to be putting the gameplay or like your intro, gameplay, and then outro. If you're on PC and you're doing League, this is for League predominantly. Just to get started, just use Movie Maker, Windows Movie Maker. It's super easy, and I'll show you how. You go open. This is in the other video as well that I've got in the description. I go over it more in there than I do here, but just quickly, you will add video. You'll say put your intro in if you have one. Then you'll put your actual recording. So for here, you're going to get a bit of spoilers what's coming up, but we'll put Zillion mid, for example, and then we will put our outro. So intro, video, outro. Then you want to save movie as, and it's got all these different options. For League, just click the YouTube preset, which is down here. It's only up here because this is the recent settings I've used. pick what you want to call it. So for me, it's League of Legends Zillion Mid to 612. Press save. Okay, we're going to call it something else. Oh, shit. We're going to call it something else so I don't override it. And it will start doing all of its encoding goodness. So I'll quickly show you. So just let that do its thing, and once it's done, it'll be done. So let me just show you the difference in sizes, right? I'm just going to move this over here so I can see what I'm doing, which is going to bring up my other screen. Okay. So if we go to LOL and we go to RAW and we find that Zillion Mid, it is 8.5 gig, basically. It's huge. Recorded at 21,500 bitrate. It's a really large file size. Once you do all that and the encoding and everything to YouTube settings, the YouTube settings is only like 5,000 bitrate or something. So it's basically, it's bringing it down a lot. So if we go to complete, there's the Zillion. It's brought it down to 2 gig. So it's basically quartered it, the size of it. So that's the beauty of it, is that it will take your video, you'll keep relatively, for League, you'll keep relatively the same quality, but it will reduce the size of the video by an absolute shitload. Because if you're trying to upload an 8 gig file, it's going to take forever. Okay, if you are editing and doing other things, I would suggest going to Camtasia. Now, this isn't free. Let's just get rid of this. This isn't free. There are free video editing software out there. I think Lightworks is one of them, but just Google, free editing, video editing software, whatever, and find one that suits you. Or if you want, get Camtasia. It's really, really good. All you need to do is import your media. So import our intro and outro, and we're going to do the Diva thing right now. Okay, so we're going to go Overwatch, highlights, week 2, Diva, bring that in. Then it's just as simple as clicking and dragging. Similar to what we did on Movie Maker, except my computer's having a bit of a fit with this. Clicking it, dragging it, clicking it, dragging it, and putting it in a row. If that's all you're doing, if it's the same as what you were doing with the League thing, you're not adding anything to it, you're just putting your intro, your gameplay, and your outro, that's all you need to do. So for Camtasia, this is, I couldn't record, like I've done a Fallout 4, Dark Souls, Tomb Raider, I don't know, all the other series I've done on the channel that are more graphically intense games. If you do it on that YouTube preset on Movie Maker, it's just going to be grainy, and it's going to be like 420, 480p for whatever it is, 480p, and it's just going to look crappy, right? Because it needs to be encoded at a higher bitrate. So this is a much better way of doing it, is on a better video editing software. Like Movie Maker does the job, and for League, it's fine. But for anything more graphically intense, I would suggest getting something different. So if all you're going to do is this, that's it. All you do is you put it in a line like I did, produce and share. Then you pick your quality. So we're going to go MP4 up to 1080p. Click next. We don't want to organize produce files into a subfolder because that's wasting folders and being annoying. Then pick where you want to save it. We're going to save it to desktop to be easy. I'm just going to overwrite this DVA test I did before. I was testing internally, planning how I was going to do this video. So we're just going to override that and finish and say yes, override. It's going to do its thing. This will be, well, you can see it's relatively quick because the video was only like 30 seconds long or something. Obviously, the larger the video, the longer this is going to take. So for me, with Camtasia, doing like a Dark Souls or a Fallout 4 or a Tomb Raider video or something, this encoding process probably take about half an hour. Using Windows Movie Maker, doing a League video, probably takes about 15 minutes, 15, 20 minutes maybe. So it's not the quickest thing in the world, but it needs to be done. I'm sure the more powerful the computer, the quicker it's going to be. So if you've got a computer that's kind of old or whatever, it might take even longer. I'm not too sure. Anyway, now we have that video. So if you remember let's go back and check. Our Diva video was 54 meg. Now it is, if I can find it, where the hell is it? No, it's right in the middle. 17 meg. So again, it's compressed it, and it's made it a more manageable size. And we can open it and watch it. There's the intro, the gameplay. And the outro. Okay, so now that we've got our video, we want to upload it to YouTube, right? So what you do is you load up YouTube, log in with your details and all that jazz. You see I've got a notification up here. I'll check that later. Obviously, click upload and select files to upload. Click that, then find the file that you've made, which for us is right there. Double click that, and it will start uploading. It's as simple as that. This is, like I said, it's a relatively short video, so this is going to take about 3 minutes apparently. But to give you an idea, I've got ADSL 2 Plus, and my uploads are anywhere from, well, let's do a speed test, right? Well, actually, let's not do a speed test because we're uploading. It'll be jacked. But basically, I get anywhere from 0.8 to 1 megabit upload, which is pretty shit, but it's not too bad compared to what some other people I've heard. But if you've got the NBN, you're set. But like a half an hour league, like that Zillion mid game will probably take about 4 to 5 hours to upload. And a Tomb Raider or a Fallout 4 or something that's done in Camtasia and stuff will probably take anywhere from 6 to 8 hours to upload. So it takes a while. This is what I was saying about having patience and having motivation. If you're going to be putting out videos every day, you're going to be uploading basically every night. And uploading as many things as you possibly can every night. And like when you go out, if you go out with your friends to a movie or something, chuck an upload on. If the upload doesn't, so say we get home and that's 35%, if you just close this window, it'll come up with a prompt. It'll say, do you want to leave this site? If you click leave, it'll basically pause the upload there. And then when you come back, you can just click upload and put the same file in, and it will remember where it's up to and keep uploading. So you can effectively pause the upload and do it staggered over X amount of time if it's a large file. But yeah, if you're going to be doing daily videos, you're going to be uploading a lot in dead time and overnight and stuff. So you really need the motivation and the patience to be able to do that. Okay, while that's uploading, let's edit this a little bit. So say we had our thing, and remember, usually the video is 30, 40 minutes long, but say we wanted to add some music to this. All we need to do is import media, choose the song that you want. Now, if you're going to monetize your videos, be careful about copyright infringements and all the rest of it. We have here on my desktop, I've just got some music that is free of copyright, as long as you put their name and description and basically do a shout out to them in the description of your video. Make sure you do that. So let's just, okay, that one didn't work. Let's just put this in. There we go. So all you need to do is similar to the other one, click and drag this into a new track. Now, as it stands right here, you can snap this. You can see these yellow lines here and here when my computer decides to catch up. I think recording as well as running this software as well as uploading, my computer's struggling a little bit. But you can see that it snaps to these yellow lines, right? So you can easily link up where you want to be. So at the moment, I will have intro, then I will have this gameplay and this music running at the same time. Then I'll have the outro and this music running at the same time. Then I'll have like the best part of 4 minutes of just a black screen and this audio. So you need to obviously pick the part of the song that you want to fit your gameplay. So for us, let's just make it the same length as this, even though the song might not match up. It's just for the editing purposes, right? So in Camtasia, all you do is you go here, you find the end of where you want, which is here. Then you click this button, split. And what this will do is this will make this its own audio file and the rest of the song its own audio file. And then you can split up as many times as you want. So when my computer again decides to catch up, we could split it again here if we wanted, or, here. Anyway, so we've got our piece of song here. Let's just get rid of all of this. So again, at the moment we've got intro, then we've got gameplay sound and music, and then we've got outro. So let's quickly see what that sounds like. Okay, so you can hear the song and you can hear the in-game, you know, guns and everything. Say we wanted to lower the music, the song volume, so we could hear more of the gameplay. You can just right click and go edit audio, and they will bring up these green bars here. What these are the levels. So if we wanted more gameplay sound but less music, rather than boost this up above 100%, it's going to make it super loud. Just bring the music down. So say we bring the music down to like 10%. Now if we play, just skip the intro because we don't need it. Now you can see the music is a lot quieter, and you can hear the gameplay a lot easier. Say we wanted the opposite. You know, you can put the music back up to 100%. Let's just put it up. There we go. And we can bring this down to, you know, let's go to 15%. And now you'll hear a lot of the song, and you won't hear much of the in-game at all. So you could do that. You can do a lot of other things. Say you wanted to add on a sound effect, you know, for a particular part, like when you blocked the bullets. Say you wanted to, you know, put in like a laugh sound effect or something like that. Again, you would just import it. You would put it on its new track. You would put it where you want it to go, and that's it, really. Same thing with if you wanted to put a picture. So say we wanted to import and we wanted to put, let's go images. Let's go logos. Let's go. I don't think I have any. Okay, well, let's just put this logo, right? Say we wanted to put it here. Right, now this isn't, I haven't photoshopped this particular logo to have it so it's transparent. So, but just imagine it's transparent. You know, you could have this in the, like a watermark type thing. You could have this in the bottom right-hand corner of your video if you wanted to, the whole time, or top left, or wherever you wanted to put it. Or you could just have it for a particular point. So if you wanted to put like, you know, a little meme up or something just for that little bit, you know, you could do it. Come on, computer. There we go. So you see here, come on. And then the picture will come up, and then when it reaches this, the picture will disappear. So you can do a lot of different things with this software, and you can put in heaps of different layers and do a heap of cool shit. But like I said, it's not free. I can't remember how much it was, but it wasn't, you know, it wasn't like it was $30 or something. It was, I think it was a couple $100. But if you're going to do this seriously, it's probably a good investment. But if you're just going to be doing, you know, League videos without editing, I would choose Movie Maker. All right, so let's go back to here. Again, we could always save this and, you know, like we did before, but we don't need to right now. Let's go back to here. This is now uploaded and it's being processed. Now, at the moment, it is as it is. It's just the video, that's it. And then you can choose a thumbnail. So what you can do is you can name it. So say we wanted to name it Diva Highlight. That'll do, Diva Highlight. Right now, that'll be the name of the video when it gets when it gets published. Here, you can tag whatever you want. So we can tag like Diva Highlight, Chook, you know, Chook Gaming, Overwatch, anything, kind of like hashtags, right? Just put whatever you want in there. Then you can add it to a playlist if you want, but I'll go through playlists in another video if you're particularly interested on how to set up playlists. You can make playlists do, have certain things that if it's in the title of the video, so say we had a playlist called Highlights, it would take every video with the word highlight in it, in the title, and put it into that playlist. Same thing, if we had a playlist called Overwatch, and we named this Overwatch Diva Highlight, when we publish this, it would automatically pick this video. It's got the name Overwatch in it. It will put it into the Overwatch playlist. If you want me to do that in a later video, let me know, but it's pretty easy to do. Next thing you can do is you can customize a thumbnail. So say we want to customize a thumbnail. We'll go to, I've got these, you know, pinned here, but say we want to go here, we can go to Overwatch, we can go highlights, we can edit this. This is Photoshop. And we've got highlights week 2. Say we want to make it a Diva highlight, right? So we can get rid of week 2. We can select highlights. We can move this down. We can put in a new text box. I've got this already set up as a macro, so I just click it and it comes up as Pete. Had to come up as something, right? So we called it Pete. And we go Diva. And then you just move that to wherever you want. And then it should probably be highlight, right? Not highlights. There we go. Good enough. We can save this as a JPEG and call it Diva test. Done. Save. Done. Then we want to customize thumbnail. Whoops, I was already there, wasn't I? Go here and we've got, where is it? Diva test. Click on that. That will upload this. Waiting. There we go. So that will be our thumbnail. Now the last thing you can do is you can either press publish now, once it does its saving draft. If you press publish now, this video will come up immediately. Well, within like, a minute or something. And for people to watch it. Or you can you can schedule it. So what I do, I'll show you after this. I schedule basically every single one of my videos, because it's a lot easier to keep track of, right? So because I've got a whole video coming out every day, and then I've got alternating at the moment XCOM and Dark Souls. So like Monday is XCOM, Tuesday's Dark Souls, Wednesday's XCOM, Thursday's Dark Souls, whatever. I can just schedule them so that I don't need to worry about coming on YouTube at a particular time of day and pressing publish. No. You just go schedule. Let's put this on for the 30th of June at midday. Done. Publish on the 30th of June. Click that. When the 30th of June comes around midday, this will go live. Really, really easy to do. And that's the way I would suggest doing it. So if you, say you're doing daily league videos, if you upload, say like 2 or 3 a night or something, and you have like a list of 10 of them or something, you can just schedule them to come, one out today, the next one tomorrow, the next one the day after, etc. And then they'll just happen automatically. You don't have to worry about it. So let's publish this for the 30th of June. And done. Now we can, from here, go to our channel. And we can go to Video Manager. And this is going to give you a bit of a sneak peek of what's coming up, but that's fine. So you can see the Zillion mid is coming out. Tristana ADC, AP Sejuani mid. These were subscriber requests. As was Zillion mid actually. And then you've got these highlights week 2, and these have been published. You can see down here, if we go down a little bit more, you can see that guide how to Malphite, Twitch, ADC, these are all when they're coming out. So 27th of June, 28th of June, 24th, 23rd, 26th. And you can see here, this is scheduled for the 30th of June. So if I wanted to, these are ones that I uploaded last night that I haven't gone into schedule yet. So let's do one of them quickly, all right? Say we want to schedule Tristana ADC. Sure, that'll do. We go in here, we change this is what I do at least, to 6.11, which is the patch it was on. We go down here, we do our tags. So for me, I've already got them on a macro, so it just puts everything up. Then I just need to add in the actual personal things, Tristana ADC 6.11. That's all, they're really the only tags I do. Next, we want to schedule it for let's go the 30th. I didn't actually check when I need to schedule this for, but for, it's the same process I'm doing as the last one. I'm just showing it again in case it didn't stick in. Next, we need to do thumbnail. So we go to images and we go to LOL, and then we look up Tristana, wherever she is. Or do I not have a Tristana video? Surely I do. Apparently I don't have a Tristana video. Maybe that's why it was requested. All right. Well, in that case, we're making a thumbnail as well. Bonus. Okay, so for my League thumbnails, what I do is I just go to the champion screen of the League of Legends website. I go down and find the champion I want, which is Tristana. I then pick the skin I have, which is Dragon Trainer. I save this wherever you want to save it. So for me, it's there. Then I open Photoshop. new file, and place. Then I find the Tristana I just saved, Tristana, there we go. Plump it in. Now when I go file new, I've already made a preset for the exact size of these images from the website, so that I don't have to worry about editing. You can see there's a slight white border there, but that doesn't really matter much. Then we go to the macro I made before, and you can see it's white. You can't really read it easily. So we'll go Tristana ADC 6.11. You can't read that for shit. And when you can't read it for shit, I usually just turn it to black so you can read it easier. So sometimes I have black, sometimes I have white. You can see, you've seen that on the channel before, no doubt. And then that's it. We save this as Tristana. Pretty quick to make a thumbnail. And we save it as a JPEG as well. Done. Then we go back to our YouTube, customize this. Go here, Tristana. Load that up. And it's done. So we have the name, we have our tags, we have it where it's scheduled for and what time. We have our thumbnail, publish on the 30th of June. Changes are being saved. As soon as it says all changes have been saved, you're good to go. You could even click this back arrow, or you can just click on your videos again. Doesn't really matter which one. And then you'll see here, League of Legends, Tristana, ADC, 611. We got the thumbnail there. 30th of June at midday, it'll come out. And that's as easy as it is. So from step one, just going through everything really quickly, is record your video. Next is go to some form of editing software, whatever you can get your hands on or whatever you're comfortable with. Put in, if you have it, your intro, then your gameplay, then your outro. And if you want to do editing on here, whatever, that's fine. Save it as whatever settings you want. When you get the video done, open up YouTube, go upload it. When it's done, do all the things we just did there with the name and the tags and the thumbnail, everything, and then schedule it. I would suggest scheduling it. And that's it. And then the video at 30th of June will come out, as will this one, which, wherever it was that we did, the Diva one, which, this one, yeah, which I'm going to delete right now because I don't need that. And that is as easy or complicated, depending on how you want to look at it, as it is. Like I said at the very start of this video, the main thing is to be motivated and to be patient with it, because it's not a quick process. Everything about it takes time, especially, gaining subs and becoming popular and getting the notice of everyone and making it big and all the rest of it. Like I said, I've been going for nearly a year and I'm at 350 subs, which is awesome. But you can see that in a year, I've got to 350. That people are lucky and they get picked up and they get noticed or whatever. And you'll see someone that might be, their channel might only be 2 months old and they might have like 4,000 subs or something because they may have got featured or who knows. Now, the other thing is I haven't done any advertising at all. The only advertising I've done is in-game. At the end of the game, I might link my channel or something if it was a good game to, say if you want to watch this game again, which no doubt some of you have found me that way. And that's, word of mouth advertising. What I will be doing soon, actually, is doing like giveaways and stuff, where, people will subscribe to YouTube and follow me on Facebook, and then I'll put out like a poll or something or a question, and then my favorite answer, I'll, do a $10 RP giveaway or something like that. That no doubt will get more people interested because people are getting something for free. Anytime anyone wants something for free, they'll come more. But again, that depends on how much money you've got. That's a whole different topic. But I hope those of you out there that were asking me about this, there was a few of you, that this has helped. If it has, please let me know, because I'd like to know if I actually helped you out. If you have any other questions, drop them down in the comments below. I'm more than happy to answer it. We can always just get on League chat or whatever and just, hash it out. And I'll try and help you as much as I possibly can, because I make these videos and stuff for you guys. It's, it helps me creative outlet and stuff, but I do this for you. So if I can help you, I will. Anyway, that's it. Sorry if I rambled on a little bit, but as I said, hopefully that made it a little bit more helpful for you. All right. Well, hope you enjoyed that anyway. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.